Hello, it's the 31st here, and if you haven't seen the brand new trailer for Sun and Moon with full gameplay footage including starters and legendaries, I suggest you go check it out. The link will be somewhere magical. In the meantime, if you have, stay and watch my little analysis video. I'll be going through every detail that I personally can find from the trailer that might hint to anything in particular, we'll see, as well as a few opinions. So, in Sun and Moon we are going to be playing in the region known as the Alola region. This means it's probably Hawaii, because Alola, Aloha, and interesting that we're not native to the region. He says that, welcome to the Aloha region. So where do we come from and why did we go to this new region? Questions that hopefully will be answered if they matter at all. Just an interesting little thing, but just from the look of the island, the way it's full of palm trees, it's got these tikis and it's got these ruins, it looks like it's probably definitely going to be Hawaii, along with the various kinds of flowers there are. Another interesting thing is that from the look of the character, there could be character customization. Customization was confirmed in the Japanese trailer, so this is what it's going to look like, probably. But we look very much like the characters in X and Y. This either to me means that we're going to get character customization, or it means that we could be a Kalos native, which, could allow us to go back there, or tie into the story somehow, I don't know. But one thing I will say is the graphics have improved a lot. They look amazing, and the whole look of the game is stunning. There was a scene where he runs to a big city, and the guy, or just a random stranger, just looks at him as he walks by, which is another really interesting thing. We're now being noticed. All very, simple things that it's just nice to see in the game. Our hometown appears to lead into a jungle, which is also quite interesting. Might be some ruins in there where we find the legendaries. Random speculation right now, we could be like, or the village might be like the guardians of the legendaries, or there might be some sort of guardian somewhere, I don't know. The starters. Big part of this announcement was the starters, and they look quite good, I've got to say. The owl and the cat especially, Rowit and Listen, they are my favourites. Polio, the seal clown thing, looks alright. He's probably got my favourite animation of all, where he comes up and does like a clap and stuff, but he does look the stupidest, whereas Rowlet looks amazing just in general. I like his little bow tie, and I like the way he, does his owl turning 180 degrees to come look at his trainer, that sort of stuff. And the little hairs on the back of Litten that stand up when he goes for an attack, like a little scared kitten. It's adorable. And that's another thing, the animations look a lot better as well. Gotta say, I'm impressed. Another thing we see is what could be, or who could be, our new rival. He definitely looks like a Hawaiian native, and he looks very chill and like a very nice person, which means he's probably going to be a friendly rival like we have in the recent games. Hopefully he'll be challenging, because he doesn't look like he's going to be aggressive like Blue, but at the same time he still could be a challenging, a decent trainer in order to provide some challenge, which is my personal hopes for this. Now we move on to the legendaries. So much speculation is going to come around these legendaries, so much. First thing I'd like to say is the lion, I called it. If you look back in this video here, basically this could have been planned all the way back in Gen 2 in the third Pokemon movie. They have Hawaiian flowers and a sun legendary in the sky who is a lion. That's quite a coincidence. They could have had a sun legendary anywhere in any region, but they chose the one which is Hawaii, which they had referenced, 15 years before, it means I think they've been planning this a long time. Anyway, that's something else. Interesting is there are no lions in Hawaii. That means there's nothing in the mythology about lions. The only thing really is, sorry if someone can read it, please tell me how you say that. Anyway, the crouching lion, as Westerners called it. The Hawaiians believed it was demigod and that it was a dog because they didn't have lions. They couldn't say it's a lion, and that means that this could have something to do with that, and I'll explore this a bit more in a later video. It's quite a lot to go over. It's interesting that it's white as well. It's not yellow or red, which indicates to me either that could be a new type, or that it's not fire type, or that it's, white because it's white hot and the sun is very hot. And then there is the bat legendary. It looks so cool, and I've been researching bats in Hawaiian mythology and just Hawaiian bats, and there's quite a lot actually, so I'm probably going to do a video on that eventually. Now if you look at this picture of the island that we were given, we can see in the top sort of middle left corner circled now we have probably the starting location of our journey, because of the little sort of wooden platform you see there is the same one that we get our starters on. That indicates to me, you know, that's where we're going to start. And right next door, down a cliff face, by the looks of it, you're going to have to go all the way around, is this big city, the one we see in the trailer. It's probably going to be quite a, you know, a central location. And from what I can see, there's also a few caves, a few small islands, and a volcano just on this tiny part. This looks just like the small corner of the region. This could mean that there is a much larger region as well. You know, if it is based on Hawaii, it's likely to be an island, but we don't know that for sure because we can't see the whole island. You know, we've seen a tiny bit of it, and it could either be a huge island and we've just seen the bottom corner of it. It could be a small set of islands like an archipelago, like Hawaii sort of is, or it could connect to the mainland and not be an island at all. And all of that's up for speculation because we haven't been told. We don't know. Another thing I'd like to go back to is the pictures we got in the other trailer had forests and pine trees and stuff. Hawaii has tropical locations. It has, you know, a wide range of different flora. It has trees that are like, you know, it's palm trees, but it also has tropical jungles and bamboo trees. It's very diverse, and it's like the nature it has. Hawaii does, as a matter of fact, have pine trees. This means that the pictures we saw in the first trailer, way back when, the hotel resort place, we also saw some pine trees. This means that this could be, you know, a hint that we wouldn't be staying in the Hawaii region the entire time, but Hawaii does have pine trees, which, yeah, that's quite surprising. So, could be a very big and diverse region, which, honestly, I'm really looking forward to. The fact that one region can have so much diversity means that we are likely to have a very interesting game ahead of us. And that's all I've got for the moment. I will probably have some more content, Sun and Moon related stuff coming out pretty soon. I'll be watching everyone else's videos, stealing their stuff, and coming out with some theories of my own if I can think of it. In the meantime, I would love it if you would like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. It's Rain On, and I'll be seeing you in the Alola region.